Hey, Second District State Representative Andrew Barkis, once again with another video update coming to you underneath the virtual dome. I'm getting tired of being under the virtual dome. And I think people are getting tired of not having access to the Capitol to be walking around underneath that dome and that Capitol Rotunda. You know, I talked about here a couple weeks ago, the fence that had been put up around the Capitol grounds as a security measure back in January when there were threats, when we had some uneasiness going on. And I can understand that. A lot of unknowns going on at that time. Well, guess what? It's mid-February. The fence is still up. And we've been asking Governor and others in the administration, what is the plan? But like you've seen with a lot of other plans coming out of the executive branch, not quite sure. Speaking of plans, phase 2, when do we get to phase 3? What is phase 3? What are the metrics for phase 3? Phase 2 is now being spread to most of the rest of the state of Washington, except for this big old cutout in the middle there with Yakima, the Tri-Cities, and areas that have been just pleading for restriction reductions to be able to get their businesses back open. I understand we are still in the crisis. COVID is real. People are still being impacted by this. I'm not denying that in any way, shape, or form. We've had great systems in our hospitals, everything else. But as we've seen, the goalpost keeps moving and it goes from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. Why don't we make it consistent? Let's get a consistent approach, get our state open back up. We need to do that. And we need to take this fence down. We can work together. And I want to salute my colleague, my seatmate, Republican leader J.T. Wilcox, and the Senate leader, Republican Senator John Braun, for their letter that they just sent out, I believe yesterday or the day before, that talks to the governor directly about taking that fence down and talks about coming up with a plan together to find out what we need to do to address future security needs. I get it. That's a good idea. It's the best way to do that. But you can't keep the people out of the people's house. And they deserve the right to be there in the Capitol, on the Capitol steps, voicing their constitutionally protected right to protest in whatever aspect, whatever thing that they're protesting against, whether it's taxes or salmon recovery, whatever. They should be there, and so should we. So I encourage you to reach out to the governor's office and let them know. Time to take that fence down. Hey, thanks for letting me share a little bit about my thoughts, and I'll check in with you with another video real soon. As always, it's an honor and privilege to serve people of 2nd District in the state of Washington. Thanks for watching.